Hi, I'm Matt, and today I'm going to be showing you what I think is Logic Pro's most underused, underappreciated, and overlooked tool in their arsenal is the drummer track and the Logic Pro drummer. And a lot of these things are also going to be the same in GarageBand, so there's going to be a lot of crossover. But today I'm going to be showing it in Logic Pro. Okay, for those that don't know about the drummer track, Logic Pro and GarageBand both have this. I think it's also available on the iPad version of GarageBand. It's the drummer track, and it will create a drum track. It's easy as that, and it's really customizable, very powerful, and there's a lot of settings in there, and it's had a lot of updates as well in the last few years, so it's really worth checking out. It's also a good place to start if you're looking for inspiration for a song, or if you just can't find the right if you can't find the right drum sample for a song. So all you have to do is, like I just did there, right click anywhere here, new drummer track, and it will automatically sync with the BPM of your project. So it's 91 at the moment. It's loaded up quite a standard drum kit, acoustic drum kit, and straight away we can, mostly is built around this XY pad, so from soft to loud and simple to complex. You can just drag this and it will update, and then switch from hi-hat, a couple of different variations there, switch the cymbals, looking for a bit more chorus, maybe back to hi-hat, you can start to bring in some percussion. And these are just like some presets to get started. So if you find a groove that you like, you can also add in more fills or less fills, put in some swing. That's probably not used as much for rock, but if you're getting into more R&B and don't want a bit more groove to it, probably want a bit more of swing, and you've got some more customization there as well, so it gets really deep. That's quite a standard sort of groove, so let's just work with this for now. Say, okay, I like this groove, but actually I don't quite like the drum kit sound. I can go over here to where my plugins would usually be. Let's say I want to change it to my old favourite Beatmaker Vice, which gives some really cool synth wavy kind of sounds. And boom, straight away. It's just as easy as that. I'll pop this, move that out of the way for now. But it's still editable, so I can still go in, make changes on the fly there, and it's still using my Beatmaker Vice plugin for the sounds. I think that is a recent update. I think before it was quite locked down to the sounds that you were able to use. So there's a lot there. Okay, I think for most people this will be the default view, but what you can do is go up to view and show the library if you didn't have this open already, and from here you've got all the different genres. You've got rock, alternative, songwriter, R&B, electronic, hip-hop, percussion. Let's just pick one for electronic and maybe big room EDM. it does obviously take out my beatmaker Vice. Like you probably saw, a little pop-up window comes up and goes. This will reset any effects, so it's basically starting from scratch again. So this is now what a drum track sounds like. So we can do the same thing again. Got some sound effects and bring in other stuff. Again, pretty customizable, very powerful. Now, by the looks of it, it looks as though if you wanted, shush. Last time when we had the acoustic drum kit, we could just come to here and change that to a different plugin. Now it looks like that's locked down to the drum machine designer, which is cool. And again, that's very usable, but that's a whole other session on using this and customizing this. But again, that's a very powerful tool. But then you think, oh no, what if I wanted this groove, but with beatmaker Vice? I can't change that. But thankfully there's kind of a way around it. I don't know if they wanted you to know this or not, but come down here to the sounds library. We could change it to drum kit. This will give us our acoustic drum kits. And let's use the one that we had on just now, so SoCal. That's the same groove, but just on an acoustic drum kit. Again, still customizable. So this is still going to give that big room EDM groove feel. But now, look at this. We can now change this over to any instrument plugin we want. So we can get to beatmaker Vice. We can go to a Roland TR-808 plugin. We can do anything we want with it. And from here we can do, previously I did a video on multi-output drums, so we can change the sound of individual tracks. So if you wanted, individual drums, so if you wanted to change the sound of the snare drum, you can. If you wanted to add reverb to just the snare, you can. That's a different video, that's multi-outputs. It's quite easy to do. So yeah, there are ways around customizing and getting the most out of these drum tracks. But the final thing that we will do is change it to, you can convert it to MIDI region. Now once you do this, you won't be able to use this interface down here anymore, but it does mean that you'll be able to treat it more like a conventional MIDI drum track. So you can go really deep and start putting in extra notes or putting in extra hits or taking some out or moving some around, and doing edits from there. And of course you can still do all the MIDI transforms. If you want to do half speed or double speed or crescendo, you can do any of that stuff from this MIDI region. Like I say, we do lose the you do lose this window once you convert it to MIDI. So once you're happy with your groove, convert it to MIDI and play with it from there. But if you don't need to, you don't need to. You've still got plenty of options for changing the sound, and there's a lot in there. You can do a lot. There's a lot of drummers here, and I think they're adding more every so often. And obviously, there's plenty of downloadable content for extra sounds. So it's a lot of fun, and you can go really deep with it, and it's a great way of building up your drum track. So hopefully this has helped you. It's certainly one of my favourite features of Logic Pro, and yeah, if you liked it, let me know down below in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Cheerio.